Hi, my name is Kaitlyn and today for my discovery project I am going to be recreating the Jesus mosaic. So for this project I did not have mosaic supplies, and so I thought that the next best thing to bring this into modern times would be to take the resources that I did have, which is digital, and recreate it there. So what I've done is I've gone into my program Procreate and I've used the original image as sort of a map, and I made my own custom digital brush, and I am going through and I am using pointillism to recreate the little pieces of the mosaic. So all in all, this recreation painting has somewhere over 10,000 dots in it. That's where I stopped counting. It probably has closer to 15,000, maybe 20,000. So I went in and I recreated all of these little tiny pieces. I did colors, I oscillated the colors just to kind of get that effect that they have, so that there's that depth, but it's still kind of flat like it was in the painting. This took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I thought since I was doing it digitally it was going to be a lot easier, but I'm still setting all of those pieces in just like they did back then. What I thought was interesting was I wondered when I researched this why they left it unfinished. Why was it so hard for them to just finish the art piece? It was halfway done. Why would you leave it? And upon doing it, I understand why they never finished it. It takes such a long time to get all of these little tiny details, and I mean, they could have done just one big flat piece for all of this gold, but they chose not to. The backgrounds aren't, a big block that they cut out and laid in the wall. They're little tiny pieces that oscillate colors, which is so interesting to me. So I understand why it wasn't finished, and I think it kind of adds on to the meaning of this piece. This piece, the Jesus, it's about pleading. We have Jesus here in the center, and we have the Virgin and John on the side, and they are both asking for something. They're asking for help, for forgiveness, for peace, and it's showing how we can see the weak spots in humanity, that we do need help. And I think the actual mosaic having those quote-unquote weak spots, those gaps in the painting, it kind of adds on to the meaning that is shown in this piece. And so I continued to work on this, and the more I thought about it, the more I understood just how much love was put into this painting. It's a painting about divinity, so of course it's going to have a lot of care and love put into it. But I almost feel like this has more life and more love in it than most art pieces do. I mean, it's not something that can be done in a quick amount of time, and I am doing it digitally, so mine got done, faster than an actual mosaic would be done, because I don't have to wait for, the sticky stuff to dry on the wall, or making sure every piece is exactly straight. I'm using pointillism dots to recreate that, and it's digital, so I don't have to wait for it to dry. But doing this still took me about 4 or 5 hours to do, which was way longer than I anticipated for this project, even though it's half finished. So all of the layers that go into this, I think, are really, really interesting and really complex, and it really gave me a greater understanding for this piece and a greater appreciation for all of the work that went into it. Another thing I thought was really interesting was the faces in this image. They're not super detailed, but they're detailed enough that we can tell that these are people, and that they have, robes and hats and beards on without overcomplicating it. It was a good way to keep it somewhat simple and somewhat realistic. So this was the final part of my piece. I was very happy with how it turned out, and I think that this final image recreated what the original image had to offer, and I am really happy that I was able to sit down and take the time to do this project.